screen like this.
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, you have to do it like
All right,
that.
let's let me just undo you for a second, okay? I know.
I did it like twice.
Okay, let's see. You're way off the beaten path here.
No, that's what I have.
Okay, I think if we just scroll over, wait a minute, and scroll up to your first cell. Yep, you have it.
See, the thing is, it goes off the screen though.
It's not doing
What's
what?
it off the screen? Just take away this. Hang on. You just gotta take away this row.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, okay. It was weird. Alright, it wasn't showing the numbers.
And
It just
No,
looked
it's
that
over.
way.
Yeah.
'Cause it's all the way
minute.
to the right.
Alright. We can.
okay, you're okay. That's exactly what you want. Okay. All right, good. Now, guys, what you have to do here is you have to reformat your data to include the tense. Watch carefully. To do that, you have to highlight all your data that has a decimal, or all the data, because some of them have decimal points, like this 4.0, and you see it's 4 there. Is 4 and 4.0 the same thing? Could it be different? What's different? What does 4.0 mean?
4.00.
Yes, exactly. It's exactly 4.0. Whereas 4 could be 4.25, 4.35, 4.5. Well, actually, 4.5 would become 5 if you rounded it. But it could be 4.1 to 4.9, whatever it is. You get the idea. So by saying 4, we want to say 4.0 is 4.0. So watch carefully, guys. Is highlight all your data. So you don't have to highlight anything more than just your data. So drag it across. Okay. And then what I want you to do is you're going to go up to, there we go, format, carefully, format, and go to numbers. Okay, you watching me? And then go to number again. Click on it. Now notice what it did. What did it do? It put to the hundreds. We don't want to the hundreds, right? We want to the tens. So watch what you have to do there. You have to come up here, up to this bar here, okay? And you have to decrease the decimal places and hit it once. That is such an easier way of doing it than Excel ever did. Okay, you had to go through a lot of different menus. So someone in Google has been figured out where to put it. Okay, which is nice. Okay. All right, so we got our tenths, right? We should have tenths. All right, moving on. We did all that. Okay, so now we're down here, number 3. Click on the cell for week number and drag to highlight everything in your table,
Highlight your data.
including the week number to the end of week 6. So
You gotta
week number, that's over here, down to the end of row 6, which is way
I
over
didn't
there.
even see it. Sorry. Okay, format.
Okay, and I'm gonna just, I know I told you to split the screen. But I'm gonna-
Number.
Just to make it a little bit bigger. But anyway, all right, so, give me a minute.
Now you're
It's gotta
gonna
be
go
bigger for us.
to decrease.
All right, now it says
Right there. Nope,
choose,
right
and number 4, it says choose insert and chart. So watch here for that top of your screen. Insert's up here. So insert, and then go down to here, which is chart. Okay, and you should have something like this that pops up. So insert at the top and chart. I want to make sure everybody gets there. So have it up in front of you. Okay, so we can see it. Okay, we're getting there. Gotta highlight the
Chippy.
What?
Got the insert and then got first
All right.
chart. Chippy.
Okay, you guys got all your charts?
Spider.
Brian, you know where to go?
Yep.
You got to highlight it, right? Did you do that yet? From week number. No, it's got to be all the way from week number.
Oh.
Oh.
Week number.
That's why I didn't.
Nope. Brian,
Week
gotta be in week number.
Oh,
On that, drag it all the way to that last cell.
here we go.
Okay? And then go to insert and
Chart.
then you should, this is not the chart we want, so we're gonna have to pull around the settings until we get what we want. Okay, make it nice and big for yourself to a certain extent.
I'll just add on to this.
So we're all on the same page, right? We're all good?
Yeah.
All right.
Blah, blah, blah.
All right, some of you are getting there. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so remember, we don't want, this is a nice graph, but I just don't want that type of graph. I want a line graph, which is a lot of the typical ones we use in biology class. So what you're gonna do is go over to your chart editor. That, guys, as long as this is highlighted, should have popped up. Okay? So you should look over here. First thing that says down here is the chart type. So what you want to do is change the chart type down to the line graph. And you can choose the first one. Hey guys, listen to me carefully. Someone asked me a great question last class or the class before, and they said, which one should I choose? Is there one I should choose? Now for this activity, I would say just choose the first one, make it simple. But you know what, in the future, you're gonna have to make that decision for yourself. Which one best represents the data that you were given, okay? Or you have. Yes, you can.
It doesn't make sense though, because week number is counted in the calendar.
Correct. We gotta do something else. Google Sheets did something which I don't like, but what I want you to do after you do your chart is you have to scroll down, watch carefully, and you can't forget to do this. Uncheck that rows, it's switching your rows and your columns. So uncheck that one, and then check the next two. So you should have use rows 4 as headers, and use column A as labels. Okay? And that's something that should be checked. So that was step 7, if you're following along still. All right, are we good with that? So you should have something that looks like what we got, right? And if you're getting something what we have, you're doing the right thing. If it looks a little weird, I'm glad Kenzie kind of pointed it out. Notice it didn't make sense, guys. And listen, whenever you're working with Google Sheets, Mackenzie did something really well. She was analyzing and said, this doesn't make sense. This is not supposed to be over here. That something doesn't look right. And you should always be doing that, guys, because if you just aimlessly say, okay, I'm going to print out a spreadsheet and a graph, and it's wrong, you can't blame the computer on the fact that you didn't switch the rows and the columns or something like that. That's not an excuse. Of course, you'll be given, you'll always be given a chance to fix it, but you might have to do a little bit more work later. Okay, so we got that. Now, so everybody has these two things checked off. You got to remember we do that next time. All right, now choose the Customize tab. Okay, so the Customize tab is over here, still in your chart editor. So just choose that, and then choose to do the drop down from where it says Chart and Axes title. Chart and Axes title. Now, the first thing you have to change is chart title. These next 3 things, under 9, A, B, and C. Chart title, horizontal axis title, and vertical axis title are all here. Don't leave this place. Don't go down to here where it says horizontal axis. Stay up here and do all your stuff there. Okay? So chart title, type that in. Do that now. You might even take the shortcut.
I'm confused.
What do you think the chart title is?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Still don't get it.
Alright. And there it is. And it's you. You can type it if you want. Alright. Okay. And then go and do your horizontal axis title. And I'll type that in. That's on the week number. And then your vertical. Alright.
Yes, I have.